So you've clicked on this video again, another one on my channel, and you're wondering how to stop all this stuff. You know what I'm talking about. How to stop all these bad habits that you're just getting into your brain every single day of your life, and you just can't take control of what you're thinking and what you're doing. Like legit, some people would like just go a full day without even just doing anything normal and productive. And people just soak in all this crap from social media and Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat and all this stuff. And they're designed to get you hooked and to get you like just faced in the camera and not looking out into the actual real world for multiple hours of the day. And your brain will just think that stuff 24 hours a day and you just can't get off it. And I would say that people can't even be natural anymore. Like kids nowadays and like just normal adults from like 20 years to like maybe 30 or 40s, I see people that are like heads in the phone 24/7. And yes, I could say I'm nearly one of them. I'm not 24/7, but I am nearly one of them. And I'm always in my like heads in my phone talking to my mates. But it's just, I can see the effect that it has on me, and I need to know that how other people can change and how I can change and how I can help other people to change that as well. And it's just really affecting people a lot, and I can tell that it's doing a lot of damage to people. And I've seen, for example, lots of people changing even their genders and changing how they look and changing all sorts of stuff just because of social media. Like they see a guy with a six-pack, or they see a guy with all this stuff, and it just affects you in the brain and you just can't help it. But I would say that all these bad habits that you have, maybe you're perfect, fit and healthy and you're not on the phone 24/7, then congratulations, you've escaped, mate. I don't know how you do it. I'll see you soon though. I will escape, don't you worry. I will try, don't you worry. But I would say the main things, it's just literally the natural way of like living nowadays is being on the phone. And I would say none of you, if you like, for example, do all this stuff like you on YouTube 24/7, on Twitter, even porn, like all that stuff that is terrible for you is just natural now. It's just natural because you literally, and gaming as well, for example, that's a big one. Gaming is probably one of the biggest and most used things nowadays, and everyone does it. Everyone does it 24/7. People like live stream to like 10 viewers like for like 24 hours a day, bro. And they make like 10 cents and they think it's a living and they're okay to do it. Like, all right, cool, do it as a hobby, but don't spend 18 years of your life getting like $10 from the goddamn thing and not doing anything from it, not doing anything productive from it. But even though like the hobbies just in general, they're really hobbies, they would say is like people can call them as goddamn careers and jobs. Like gaming is a career, I guess you could say, if you become successful, which is a really hard thing to do, especially gaming. YouTube, it's not so much hard to be successful. You can upload a couple of YouTube shorts, go viral, kaboom, done. But it's just hard, man. It's really hard just to stop, quit. And I would say most people literally can't see that time and they don't know how to quit, and they can't. Because I feel like if they go for like 3 days, all they keep thinking about is themselves, and they just lose track of themselves and they just can't think. And they'll get back into the habits. And I bet you, people, if you like started to focus on yourself and you just completely went numb in your brain and you completely forgot about everything, you would have gamed, you would have eaten junk food, you would have probably gone on porn, you would have done all this bad stuff. And it's just because it's natural. It's a natural thing to do. And because everyone does it nowadays, and it's just affecting your brain, and you just can't think of any normal way to spend your life rather than going to the gym, for example, going out with mates, even just going outside for a walk. The simplest little things are not natural anymore because you've got all this gaming and all these bad habits that you're just soaking up into your brain that you just can't help and can't quit, and you don't know how to. And I would say even just like talking to girls as well is just a really tough thing nowadays for these people because they watch porn, they don't know how to talk to women because they just like, they're soaking up all this crap that they don't understand and they can't make eye contact with people. And like, it's just like, bro, like you just need to focus and just talk to people, man. You just need to gain confidence in yourself and really believe in yourself that you can actually talk to people, which is a pretty weird thing to say because it's normal. Everyone talks to people, but some people struggle with that stuff. And it's just like, I don't know how people even do that. And like, I just feel like, and sometimes, yes, I do struggle with talking to people, but that's a different story. But that's also just, it affects you in all types of ways. And I see it to people, and I'm just like, bro, it's affected you badly. And I see other people down levels like, oh, they can talk to people but can't make eye contact at all. And they're like down here saying, yeah, how are you, and all that sort of stuff, like their head bowed down and all that sort of stuff. And they don't talk to people normally, and they just don't keep eye contact. They don't talk. They don't, like, they literally talk, like, they talking to people like, how's your day been? Then they go off and talk about gaming and how's the new the new game that came out yesterday. Like, bro, just talk to people normally about how's your day been, how have you been, how's your weekend, like all that sort of stuff. Just talk like that rather than talk about gaming and what sort of new music that came out yesterday. No, but even just like for like all the technology wise, leave that to the side, but let's talk about like diet, bad habits with like eating and consumption. And I would say it's also a really big thing. People can stick to a diet for 2 to 3 weeks onwards and then lose it and just go into a big junk eating thing. And people could start off the day and they go like, all right, I'm going to wake up today and I'm going to eat good food the whole day. I promise I'm going to eat the good food. They eat good breakfast. They eat decent morning tea-ish, and then they go into it. And then as the day go on, and they're probably gaming into the night, and then they just eat, and they just can't stop, and they just eat all this crap food. And yes, I've been in that place, but now I do that, but I eat good food. So like at nighttime, I would eat like vegetables and that if I get hungry, or I would just chew gum for like 3 hours straight just to freaking think that I'm eating, but I'm not eating, and drink a crap ton of water, bro. Trust me, it helps you no matter what. Like 2 to 3 liters, even a gallon of water a day will, trust me, it will help you immensely. It's nuts. It is actually like, it's probably the most best and most crucial thing that you could do for yourself. Just a little thing. It is very hard to have a gallon of water. If you don't do that, if you like haven't had it for a long time, you haven't like drunk a crap ton of water before, probably easy way into it, because a gallon of water straight off the bat is pretty nuts. I've tried it before and it's like you're nearly exploding, bro. It's pretty crazy. But just on the topic of bad habits again, it's you. It's no one else. It's obviously social media's fault as well for pushing it up, but it's you. You bought a phone. You've got a phone. You can search up. It's literally a keyboard on your phone. All you have to do is type up PORN or Instagram or Snapchat. Just tap of a button, tap of a little digital screen, and you're locked in there, and you can't escape it. It's just that little bit of like just that confidence that you need, waking up out of bed saying, I'm going to do this today, and you do it. And you see yourself in the future, like, oh, I'm going to see myself in like 5 years. See yourself as a good person, like an absolute jacked unit that talks to girls and understands and he attracts girls and all that sort of stuff. And you think that, and you're just like, yeah, I'm going to be him. I'm going to be him until you get to the point when you're like, yep, I'm going to be him 100%. I don't care what's going to in front of me. I do not care. I'm going to be this guy. I do not care at all. Anything else is in front of me trying to stop me. I'm going to be this guy. I do not care at all. That's what you want to do. You don't want to be this guy that goes, I want to be this little guy that's all depressed and all that and games 24/7. I want to be myself. I'm going to see myself in 20 years as a gamer. Bro, it's not what you want to see yourself. Trust me. Yeah, okay, it looks good now, but trust me, your future self is laughing at you right now. It is laughing and pointing at you and immensely just pissed off at you for saying that. Like, it is just, he's not proud of you for saying, I'm going to be a gamer when I get older. No. Hobby, okay, let it slide, yep. Not 24 hours a day hobby, just 2-3 hours a day hobby. Okay, makes sense. But anything more than that's pretty nuts. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Just, bro, quit your stuff. If you need help quitting, there's multiple people that are on YouTube, Instagram, all this stuff. They all have answers for you, and they can give you anything that you need, and they should definitely help you out. Hamza, which is one of the guys that I definitely think that most of you guys know, and Hamza's really, really good. I've been watching him for like a year and a half, 2 years maybe. And he's really helped me through this stuff and inspired me to do this channel as well. So I do appreciate it. And yeah, stop this crap, man. Stop it. Quit it right now. I swear to God, if you don't quit it, I'm going to be pissed. Quit it, bro.